welcome back. Today we are going to be doing more core work. So all you're going to need for class is a block. If you don't have a block, you can grab a large book or whatever it is that you have and just find a comfortable space in your home and let's get started. So just put the block over to one side for now. We're going to be using it near the end of our practice today. And we're going to start in a tabletop position. So take your wrists, stack them underneath the shoulders, the knees stack underneath the hips. Find a nice flat spine, lengthening through the neck, gazes down. You can start by shifting the hips side to side. Try not to lock the elbows, spread the fingers nice and wide, and then find stillness for a moment. Really lengthening through the entire back body. We're going to find a cat and cow. On the inhale, you're going to start to draw the belly button up, tuck the tailbone under, round through the shoulders, allow the head to hang heavy. And then as you exhale, start to drop the belly, draw the shoulders down the spine, open through the chest, gaze forward. Inhale as you tuck the tailbone back under, rounding through the spine as your breath flows. And exhale to release, open the heart. One more just like that. And make your way back into that neutral spine. Draw the ribs in towards one another. From here, pressing into the palms, knees are about hip width apart. Start to extend that left leg out and then start to lift that foot. So you're pointing the toes here, belly drawn in, hips are square to the mat. Exhale to draw that knee back in. Good, other side. Extend the right leg. Inhale to lift that foot up, squeeze the right glute, draw the core in. Exhale, release. We're going to add the arms if this is available to you today. So extend the left leg, lifting that foot. Then maybe you extend the right arm. Finding that nice long line from the toes all the way up to the fingertips. Gaze is down. Exhale, release both down. Other side, extend the right leg out, lift. Inhale, lift the left arm, extend. Exhale to release back down. So one long line of energy as we move fluidly from one side to the next, moving with the breath. Once you lift to the top, find a moment here, squeeze everything together, exhale, lower. Okay, we'll do one more on each side. If you fall out, just come back into it. Really important to keep the shoulders and the hips square as you go. Come back into your tabletop position, rock the hips side to side, find the movement you need. As you tuck the toes, you're going to find that cow position again, cat position, as you draw the belly button up towards the spine, round through the shoulders, let the head hang. Press into the big toe mounds and lift the knees up and off the mat. Feel the core engage. Exhale, drop the knees down, lower the belly, open the chest. One more time. Exhale, belly draws up and in, tailbone curls, lift the knees to hover just an inch and release down. Open. At this time, as you round up, lift the knees. As you exhale, you're going to extend the legs, lift the hips up and back, find downward facing dog. Start to pedal out the feet here. You might need to slightly adjust depending where you're at today. From here, press the chest towards the thighs, lengthen through the spine, lift the tailbone up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, press the heels down towards the mat, lengthen through the legs. And on the next inhale, you're gonna roll over the toes, come forward into your high plank pose. So you might need to slightly adjust so the shoulders stack over the wrists. Nice long line from the crown of the head to the heels. Exhale, draw the core in, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Inhale, roll over the toes, round through the spine as you come into your high plank, moving like a wave, nice and strong. Exhale, hips lift up and back, use the core to lift you. And just a couple more. Inhale, rolling through the entire body as you shift forward. Nice and strong, try not to lock the elbows. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Last one, inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, downward dog. Find your breath. From here, inhale to roll back into your high plank, holding nice and strong here. And then lower the knees down, tuck the elbows in, come all the way down to the belly. I'm going to take the feet a little bit wider. Take the hands in front of you and lift the chest. So gaze is still down, finding a nice long neck. And then maybe walk the hands out a bit further so the elbows stack underneath the shoulders. Fingers spread nice and wide, forearms are parallel with one another. Gaze is just in front of the top edge of your mat. Shoulders draw back in space. Should feel a nice stretch through the abdominals. There shouldn't be any pain in the lower back. And a nice little warm up there. And then when you're ready, you're going to make your way back into your child's pose. Knees come nice and wide, toes together, sink the hips towards the heels. From here, walk your hands towards you as you stack the spine. Hips come to one side. Feet are going to come in front of you. You're just going to scooch up on your mat so the toes are just at the top edge of the mat and we have space to lean back. From here, feet are about hip width apart. Hands are going to come to the underside of the thighs. And you're going to sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, as if you're coming into your cat pose again, belly draws in as you tilt the pelvis back, finding your C curve, rounding through the shoulders. Start to lean back. Really rooting through the feet. Come a little bit lower until you feel the core start to fire up. So we're still finding a nice C curve through the back body. Exhale to come all the way forward, belly comes in towards the thighs. Inhale to lengthen, sit up nice and tall. We're going to do that a few times. So inhale as you draw the belly in towards the spine, round through the shoulders, fall back. Inhale as you hold. Exhale to come all the way up with a rounded spine. Inhale to find length. Good, again, inhale, round and lower all the way back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, hold. Exhale to come all the way through. Inhale, nice and tall. Good, start to go a little bit lower. See how far you can take it. Inhale. Exhale to fall back. Hold. Deep breath in. Exhale, come all the way through. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Good, last one. Move at the pace of your own breath. And we'll meet up here. We're gonna add on to this. So now, hands are gonna let go from the legs. Take them out in front of you. Hands are nice and wide. Spread the fingers as if you're holding a nice big beach ball. If you want, you can put the block in between your thighs to make sure you're squeezing the thighs together here. It's not necessary though if you don't want to. Good, so from here, as if you're holding that big beach ball, sit up nice and tall, shoulders away from the ears. As you exhale, squeeze the block, find that C curve again as you round back. Good, we're going to twist to the right, holding that ball still, pressing into both feet. Inhale back to center. Stay nice and low, other side. Inhale back to center. Good. Now we're going to sink a little bit lower, just a couple inches, twist to the right. Should feel a little bit shaky here, but still nice and strong. Inhale back to center, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Try to hold on one more. We're going to go a little bit lower now, as low as you can, keeping that C curve in the back body. Twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Don't forget your breath. Left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release all the way down, nice and slow. Remove the block from in between your legs. Draw both knees in towards the belly. Give yourself a little squeeze, rock side to side. From here, you're going to take your legs into that tabletop position. Make sure you continue to tuck the chin. And you might feel the pelvis tilt forward, so really important to press the lower back down into the mat. Point the toes. The knees should stack right over top of the hips. So you can either take your hands to the hips or just have them at your sides here. And we're going to take just the right leg as you tap the right toes down and come back up. So really good practice to keep the lower back pressing into the mat. Exhale to release the left foot down and bring it back up. Good, alternating sides. Notice if you're clenching the jaw. Keep the toes pointed, the core nice and strong. Good, so we're just warming up for what's to come. Gonna do one more on each side. And then hold here in your tabletop position with your legs. Hands are gonna come up towards the head. You're gonna cradle the back of the head and gently lift the chest, the shoulders, the back of the head. Good, so instead of using your hands to lift you, you're really using the abdominal muscles here. So you should really feel it. Good, you're gonna flex the feet now, so heels press towards the front wall, and then you're going to extend the legs, coming into this kind of V shape with the legs. Exhale back into table. Make sure the knees don't come too far forward. So lift through the chest, extend the legs. Back into table. Good, we're gonna do that for 10. And 9. Use your breath here, don't forget to breathe. 8. 7, pressing the lower back into the mat. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2 more, you got it, 2, and 1. So try to stay lifted here. Your knees still stacking over the hips. This time we're gonna point the toes, same thing. So extend for 10, point the toes, 9, 8, stay lifted, 7, 6, see if you can lift the shoulders off the mat a little bit more for 5, 4, 3, should really be feeling it now, 2, and 1. Come back here, try to stay lifted if you can. If you need to take a break, lower down and come back into it. Don't want to be feeling any tension through the shoulders or the neck. Really pressing that lower back into the mat. You're going to take the knees a little bit wider now and flex the feet. So we're coming into this kind of froggy position. Same thing, extend the legs and back. So you should start to feel it in the side obliques now. Stay lifted for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, really shaky, 2, 3, sorry, 2, and 1. Exhale, knees come in towards the belly, lower the shoulders and the back of the head, rock side to side. Whew. Okay, one last little sequence here and then we're going to end our quick little practice for this morning. So you're going to take your knees back into that tabletop position, stacking over the hips, pointing the toes this time. You're going to take the palms of the hands together and extend the arms up. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the hands up and overhead. As you exhale, hands are going to come to the right side of the knees as you lift the shoulders and the back of the head. Squeeze. So we're getting into the side obliques here. Inhale to lift up and over. Try not to lower all the way down. Exhale to the right, or to the left, sorry. Keep the toes pointed. Inhale back. Exhale. Try to really lift through both shoulders, not just the one. Good, we're gonna do this for 8 more. 8. 7, try to keep the chin tucked in towards the chest. 6. 5. 4. 3, as if you're reaching towards the top corner of the mat. 2, notice if there's an arch in the spine, really pressing into the lower back. 1, hands are going to come behind the head. Cradle the head again, lift the shoulders up and off the mat. Extend the left leg, elbow comes to right knee. Knee comes in, extend the right leg, knee, elbow comes to left. Good, for 10. 9. 8. 7, we're almost there. 6. 5. 4. 3, you've got it. 2. And last one. Good, knees coming in towards the chest. Draw the head up and in, come into a little ball. Exhale to release. Head comes down, feet lower onto the mat. And windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Allow any tension you're holding in the lower back to dissipate. Allow the belly to become soft. And here's where you're going to grab your block if you have one. You're going to get a nice little stretch through the lower back and the abdominals by pressing into the soles of the feet, lift the hips, and just slide this block underneath, resting right up against the sacrum, the lower back. Shoulder blades come in towards one another. Arms come to your sides, palms face down. Just find your breath here for a few moments. If you want a deeper stretch, you can always lengthen through one leg and then the other. If this is too much, just stay where you are. Legs are extended, make your way back. Press into the soles of the feet, lift the hips gently, remove the block from underneath you. Feel the lower back melt into the earth. If you want, you can take one last squeeze in of the legs. And we'll find our way to our final resting pose, whatever that looks like for you today. So I'm going to take the soles of the feet together, knees fall to either side, palms face up. Nice deep belly breaths. Just take these final moments to be present in your body, allowing all that movement to settle. Soften through your jaw, your forehead, behind your eyes. You can stay here for as long as you need to, maybe moving into a short meditation. Whenever you're ready, make your way out of this shape by moving nice and slow. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share with anyone you think might be interested in doing this short practice as well. I'll see you soon.